Where do I begin? Oh, it's a no-show. It's a no-show. Let me check it out here. Let me check out what's going on Odyssey. Let's see. Is it a no-show? Odyssey. One currently watching on Odyssey. That could be me. Usually it says, oh, two currently watching. See, everybody seems to pump up the channel. You don't need to encourage me. Odyssey or Space Shoot or whatever it is, and all these names. The conjunction of all these names and put back together because of the word. The word is telling a story. Every word tells a story. Even from the word egg. The egg brings on the seventh gate of matter and energy in base form. What do I mean by base form? It means I'm only giving it a single prime dimension because I do not know all the words that go with, let's say, the word egg, right? And the word egg is, hold on a second, OUEF 15 and 21 and 05 and 06 is 36 and 11 equals to 47. So did you know that the word egg, okay, I'm going to show you this on the paper. Let me see who's watching here on YouTube. They're still blocking me, but don't worry. I'm going to unblock. I'm going to like myself, and I'm going to share this in my blogger. Okay, I am going to open up inside the void. I need to put through my mind, okay, that there are others would like to know what I know. Not that I really know anything at all. What do I know? I know nothing. I know only of the void of what somebody has not mentioned before. So I'm mentioning it now. The 15th letter, the 21st letter, the 5th letter, and the 6th letter. The reverse alphabet, in fact, the whole alphabet is F, X. Then it's going to be the complete alphabet reverse C and the in-between alphabet L. The complete reverse alphabet W and N, and this is going to reverse the same thing, and this is going to be like this. That's the alphabet reverse to what egg is. I'm going to explain it to you. All these three letters, as the 6th, the 24th, and the 15th, have something greatly mathematically the same as each other. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. And 6 equals to 6. The mathematics within inside of this, okay, and 8 and 5. 14, the letters, okay, are K and N. Did anybody know? Did you know that? Did anybody know that? Well, inside this word egg is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 15. The 15th letter is the letter O. You know, sounds like O. So 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, or 1, 6, bringing these two together, encompassing the 3 in ABC. Once you get to the last two, this is in the mirror, 5, 10, 25, and 35. In the equations I create from within. How can I explain this? How did I do this? Because they both have the same denominator, okay, I can put the numbers what would equate to what the answer is. And this is telling me about Venus and Venus with the spirit, which means here's Venus, and then here's Venus with the spirit. And that's going to create a 5. And I forget what this is. Okay, this is, and there's also another one that when it's like this, and then the one that comes in is over here. This is Earth, Venus. Did I get that right? Yeah, Earth, Venus, correct. Okay, so that would be 52 and 81 equaling to 133. and that would be 4 divided by 3, which is the house of DC, equaling to 1.333. That is a pole. It also equates to what is 1 and 2, 3, and 8 and 5 is 13. 1 and 3 equals to 4, becomes 4, 3. And again, to the same number that I showed you over here. This one becomes 9, 1 plus 8, 1 times 8. This becomes 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. And if you notice, 7 with 8 and 9 in between, what is 10? So 8 and 9 is surrounded by the bookends of 1 and 7. What is that 1? Does that mean it goes over here and everything works out this? One of the things about numbers is the separation between these two numbers is 55. Or you bring them together inside the house as the heart of both sides. I'm not really sure how to count down. This would be where Ra is. And I'm not really sure what to do with this. I have always GI. Not really sure what to do with it. I know pig is one of the answers to this one, 977. Can we work on how to get 9? In the cube, right? And they all come at repercussions because this comes with 32 and it comes with 14, and this one comes with 33, 24, and 15. What are these? 5 and 2, 7, 6 and 1, 7, 3 and 4, 7, 5 and 2, 7, 4 and 3, 7, 4 and 3, 7, 4 and 3, 7, 5 and 2, 7, 6 and 1, 7, 3 and 4, 7, because that's how the cube is made up. These are all the polarities in the cube. I throw the dice, I get 3 and 3. The other side is 4 and 4. I throw the dice, I get 3 and 3. The other side is 4 and 4. I throw the dice, I get 3 and 3. Oh my God, that is a gateway for the pigs. The other side is 4 and 4. So I throw the dice. This time I got 4 and 3. That's really crazy. So 1 and 1, the reverse side to this is 66. So that's how these dice cubes are made. Here, it's 14 or 1 and 4. Okay. So let's get back to the egg. Okay. So we totaled the egg 47. So now we're going to look at E5, N14, E5, R18, G07, Y25, 25, 32, 42, 50, 55, 65, 69, 74. Time 20 plus 9 plus 13 plus 5 equals to 29, 39, 40, 41, 42 equals to 47. Energy and time and an egg all fit together. So in that, we have the OUEF, and that's French, and it equals to numeric value 47. This and this are the bookends, are black. They're in the same house as each other. Being 6 and being 6 is the 15th letter. So this is the gateway. This is, for me, this is all about Mars, numeric value 51. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 15, the letter O. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals to 15, plus 6 equals to 21, the letter U. 1 plus 5 equals to 6, the letter F. I'm just trying to see what I just did. Okay. This I wasn't working on this one here. Okay. 2 plus 1 equals to, this is U. So we did U. Where was, oh yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals to U. Now, the 6 is the letter F. The 5 is the letter E. Uf is egg. And all we did is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals to UF. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using just this letter over here, okay, equals to OE. So this one equals to 27, and this one equals to 20. 20 and 27 equals to 47. This word here, there's two black letters. It's these two over here, O and F equaling to 15, and 6 equals to 21, noted as the cube. The other part is what did I use as letters? Is the UE, which is the 21st and the 5th letter, equaling to 26. So now the end result is UZ. I don't know what it means, but it's 21 and 26. I'd have to look into it. I know this is the Queen's House of Games, this one over here, and this is the cube. In fact, I was talking in a previous video, and I'm going to stop. Okay, still nobody watching. Okay, that's okay. So maybe I can go on a 1-minute break, get something in the kitchen. In the kitchen over yonder. Let me take a look back on. Okay, where am I? On Odyssey. It says 2 people currently watching. I don't see anybody. That's okay. I'm looking on Facebook. I don't see anybody watching here. That's okay. I'm just trying to look for one more thing. I had to just check something on my phone. You know, it's weird. I just got a phone call. I didn't answer it because I missed a call, but they didn't leave a message, right? Somebody called. I didn't hear it. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going into the kitchen and I'm going to get something to drink if nobody minds. I just lost my camera again. Just give me a second here. Okay, here it is. Nope, that's not it. I'm going to take that one away. I'm trying to look where I am. Oh, here I am. Okay, give me a minute. I'm coming back. In the meantime, take a look at this. This is, oh, hold on a second. Copy image. Hold on a second. Copy image link. Copy image. Let me see if I can do this. Let me try this one more time. Just give me a second. Back in a minute. Just want to put on a little tea if you don't mind. Just give me a minute, please. I'm just maybe gonna have a cracker or something. Yep. I wanted to show you a picture. Hold on a second. I'm looking for something. Okay, I found it. Hold on a second. Wait a second. It's too small to show it. It's right in the corner of the screen. It's right here in the corner of the screen. How I see that we're actually divided between, between wherever we are in the two worlds. And the end, you can see the magnets that are at the end, and then it connects to where the bridge is, right? And it creates this form or area space. The other thing I wanted to show you is, hold on a second. Let me see. Whoop, not that. Yeah. Let me see if I can make this smaller. So we've all seen this before. We all know the Tesla numbers, 147285369. So what we do in the first one is you don't connect all the wires together, right? There's some wires we don't connect. There's one wire, I don't know, maybe that's a wire that's not really there, but it's there. So this is where 258 and 369 come together in that one. And see the way it shows it's divided between two sides, larger at the top than at the bottom. At the same time, you can see the angled. You see the way it's angled? This is diagonal over here. When we're divided by 147, the 7 months of 31 days, the 4 months of 30 days, the 1 month of February, then we have pointed open over here to the right. Almost looks like the beak of a bird. And then over here, it's to the left and to the right. And this one that looks awkward is because it's actually the same as the others. It's pointing this way. So we're pointing this way in this one. We're pointing this way in this one. And we're pointing outward this way. In this one, you can see the way this triangle is perfect in between these two different kinds of clocks. So this is, and there's the cube that's inside of this. I don't really always see it. Maybe it's not this one. Maybe it's more the star at day. I'm just trying to take a look. And then you have all your bow ties. You see all your time clocks, one here, one here, one here. All your 8s, right? 10 is 8 because this is the way you draw an 8 and this is the way you draw an X. 8 and 10 are the same. So is October, the 10th month. The 8 for octagon and October. 8 and 10 comes together. 8 and 10. Okay. 10 and 8 if you want, or you can have 10, which is the numeric value for 39, and 8, which is a numeric value for 49. It's funny the way that there's just 10 in between A, B, C, D, and it's their J connection. J, the 10th letter, it is their gateway Q, the 17th letter reverse. I don't do anything. I let it do it for me. They gave us all the rules, all the regulations of the game. Okay, all you got to do is put them together, and these are the stories it says. Let me just see where else we can go with this. Can I put this one up there? Oh, yeah, that one too. I wish I had that. Can I actually save that one and re-upload it again? Save image as, and I'm going to go roulette. I'm going to go roulette painted, and I'm going to download it, and let's see if I can upload it to this. Hold on a second. This is my apartment here. We need to save this apartment, eh? They keep trying to throw me out, and they want to do all kinds of stuff over here. And here are my patio doors, but they're gone. They're going out in the next day or two. Somehow this book got overlaid into a crop circle. This is something I did, I don't know, about 10 years ago. It's a book I have, how each one of these gems place themselves. What happened? This over here in the center over here is actually the same esophagus. This is where I think 2, 5, and 8 and 2, 5, and 8 come to connect over here. If you're talking about your 432 vibration, well, you're actually talking about, if you want to look at numbers, where we can find 432. Just give me a minute. I just want to show you where we can find four. Okay, this is the gateway, and the 51 is Mars, and the 84 is Pluto. The 42 is your 9 lives of the cat, the divided house of DC. 2 times 4, 8. 2 plus 4, 6. There's 2 equations. There's also 2 houses. Divide the 6 and 8 by 2, and it gives you 4 and 3, or 3 and 4. That is the house of DC. Divide 51 by 3, mark it as 17, AG, the gateway spirit. Number 84, divided by 3 equals 28. The beta heaven, B through H, where AI lives inside, or guided by AI, whichever way. There's many ways to look at it. Electric company, number 53. What is 50? That's another question. We're talking about where the monkey was. Here's the monkey, right on top of my head. It's about, I don't know, 10 years ago, 11 years ago. That's the roulette board. We have to play at least 3 boards, 108 numbers, where there are 54 on the bottom and 54 on the top. 2 suns or 1 sun running both sides of the board. Coming together. Here we are, lying down on 2 different worlds brought together. The back and the 2 minds coming together. See the crowns coming together? That V. V minus, 1 life minus, 1 life plus. See, here's your delta angles. Mars is stated for the delta angles. Here's your 100. 100 is 1010. And why the zeros? I'm not really sure. If we looked in binary code, we'd be talking about 1 spirit, okay, coming from what is 2, 4. From the gateway, from the catway, comes the 1 spirit. They're the 2 zeros. They have a value also. They're telling an alternative story. I don't know what it is. Here again, here's another piece. See these cubes over here? This is the diagonal universe, I like to call it. I got to give it some name, and my kitty cat just jumped up on the desk again. This on the left over here, I'm not sure if you see these squares. This is number 2, 4, 6, and 8. And the octagons that you see connect this row over here and this row over here. There are 3 or 4, I'm not really sure, octagons connecting the 2 boards of 36 and 36 numbers. Every octagon is 8, 8, 8, 8. And then would there not be an inter-octagon crossing here? Can we do that also and have an octagon over an octagon, like put a 0 over this? I don't know. I didn't decide. I didn't think of it. So what are these? These are 2, 4, 6, and 8. What is this? All these are the red numbers. See where the X is? We have X, Y, but we don't have Z. We also have a Y inside of here. We might have a Z somewhere. I don't know. I didn't create it. Here's my aliens, the baby, the mouth, the 2 eyes. Here again, the 2 eyes. But this is the way I painted it, so it might just be me. The gematria scale. This is base gematria, and this is the extended form. See, here's the base, and here's the extended form. So I'm not sure how it works, but this is just a small design. Again, here is what the 1, 2, 3, 4 houses connected together, or 144 numbers, or 1,440 times 3, which is 1,440 times 3 is the number of minutes in a day, and that would bring you to 4,320, or 432. The 4th time, or the 4th set of numbers of 36 numbers on the roulette board, you're going to go from 108 numbers, 10, 8, like 8 and 10, the octagon of October and October, 18 Reish, the house of Ra. And I'm losing myself when I get to, I'm starting to lose myself. Wow, just out of nowhere. Whoa. I have to think where I was. I try to get fancy. October, September. That's not where I was. Wow, I'm very, very. Oh yeah, I was talking about. That right for a second. I was talking about this also. Oh yes, how the 108. Okay, and then you can see over here, right? Over here is the hexagon, the hexagon, the hexagons that come together when they create the Y, and in between we have these caps. I don't know what they are yet. I never really put time into it. Here we have the 3 rings. So you end up with 1440. Now, the thing about that is that 1440 by 4 equals 5760. And 5760 on the Hebrew calendar 5760 on the Hebrew calendar is the year 2000. The computer reset. Everybody was bringing the computers. They had to set it up. They scared the bejeebies out of people. Oh my God, it's going to cost me. What am I going to lose? I'm going to lose everything. We're going to spend all our money. And people spend tons of money. And what happens? And it was just nothing. All the science in the world for over 2 years. What's going to happen in the year 2000? What's going to happen? They spend tons of money. Believe anything. Anything that's put into a newspaper. How do you think the newspaper makes money? It's all bought and paid for. I mean, otherwise, nothing happens. Nothing ever happens. And you can make something happen. In my house, I can make a lot happen. It's my house. Collusion. Let's get out of this. So the year is 5760. 60 divided by 3 is 20. 57 is 19. So we have 19 and 20. The letter S and the letter T, like in first, last, best, and all the rest. Let's just see if it's just a test. Thank you for this test. It was just a test. It was just a test. Signal testing. We are signal testing for those we have created over the last 2,000 years and the reset. Since the time of the energy matter and man on the moon. Jesus Christ, jokers and clowns. Man on the moon. Why is it jokers and clowns? I don't know yet. I know the song says it. I have to figure it out. Just like I'm still trying to understand ABC. ABC does not end with Z. ABC reverse in my new calculated alphabet is going to be YZY, which is going to be 787. You could be 789, but forget it. There is no 9. The 9 came within and is the heaven. The birth is in the heaven. It's a spirit that goes into the soul. It gives life to one heaven's birth, the ark. Here we are. It disappears. What happens to A? What happens to A? A, isn't it the A is the divided and the bar goes through. Where else can you use that bar that goes through the A? You can use it with H. You can use it with I. You run 2 slanted lines down, but I'm not going to get into the artwork right now. I don't want to lose myself, and I already did. My cat fell on top of me here, and I'm not sure if I can understand my information. Once I start to dismember myself, the diagonal universe, I did want to talk about that also. It's numbers, and I have to get my, I got to get my phone. I don't know where my calculator is, and I do have at least 3, 4 more in the house somewhere. 4 in the car, 4 in the house, and I never have one with me. I just want to look at the phone. Okay, I got the numbers here. I have to think. So we went over what the word was with egg. Okay, I want to go and great. So I'm gonna get rid of. Oh yes, and here's another piece. This piece over here is how 1625. 1625. Hold on a second. I'm going to point it out. This is where here. This one is 1. It goes all the way to the end with 9. And everything that is in between at the 7th gate is over here. This is where the 7th gate is. The other one, okay, is all about 10. Everything that's in between 10. Here, everything that's in between what is 7, which goes B, C, D, E. C, D is the in-between one. And all you need is the in-between one to trap the rest that are going on by. Now, you can say, what if I made this one higher? What if I took this and went all the way up here? And we can create all of these inside of each other. But once you create all these inside of each other, you end up with only these two over here. This is your house. Here's your 888 house, your 888 house, and your 888 house. Here's just your 88 house, and here's just your 80 house. That's what this design does. So on this side, you have 1 and 9, 10. You have 2 and 8, 10. You have 3 and 7, 10. You have 4 and 6, 10. You have no 5, but the 5 runs itself all the way through, right? And the 5 obtains both worlds to where the 5 at the 7th gate is connected to the 2 containing what is DC over here. Now, what if I did this the opposite way? Yes, you have a story. We can talk about that too. Okay, so this is 7 and 10. And what's ironic about that is that 5 times 2 equals to 10. 5 plus 2 equals to 7. And 10 is 1 plus 0 equals to 1. The other thing about that is 17 is what is Mars, the gateway. Why? 3 by 17 is 51. You have it in full form. Why is it the gateway? 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 equals to 7 and 8. 7 and 8 equals to 15. 15 is back to what 1/4 Mars is now. I don't know why they call it 1/4 Mars. Is it because it's 2 and 5? The gateway to the E world, the B and E. So how can we look at this on the piano? What else can I be doing to it? We already know that it equals to 17, and there's another number that equals to 17, and that's in the house of Ra, 1 and 8. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 will equal to 8 and 9, which is actually in between 1 and 7. And the letters are H and I. And it's a natural. It's a Baccarat. And in Baccarat, they call it a natural. But in Baccarat, they don't go with the Pythagorean theory. Because when they do add up to a single digit, 10 is 0. All 10s equal to 0. Therefore, all 1s must also equal to 0 inside what is 10. So I'm questioning myself. The other thing is the queen pressed this button and these lights were going back and forth, encompassing both sides of the street. So it's telling me also that the DNA, or whatever you want to call it, is twisted to where you have negative, positive, the top side, the bottom side, the top side, the bottom side, the top side, the bottom side. The whole thing is once you twist it, you put what was on the bottom on top. Just give me a second. Now, what I'm going to do is, I wish I can tie it up somewhere. Okay, here. Oh, I have one over here. So what I do, you see it? You see this side when it's straight. 1, 2, 3. Now I stop it. Then I go 1, 2, 3. Every fourth one is a station of some sort. So now when you do it this way, if you take a look, this is the bottom, but it's on top. This is the top, but now it's halfway towards the bottom. So if you want to go and then you take this and you do it like this, you can go to a top and to a bottom. And if that was Earth, then when the toilet's going this way, because of this twist, the toilet will start spinning this way, and it'll look like you're on another polarity on another side of the world, when all you did is twist this belt and turn it around for the energy to be that way, or something like that. I spoke about the diagonal alphabet, and I wanted to show it on my phone, basically. I'm going to follow the base numbers. So what it would be 1, and then it would be 5, and then it would be 9, and then it would be 13, and then it would be 1, 5, 9, 13, 17. So 17, they say, is Q. It is the gate. Over here we have 21. Did I get that right? Yeah, 21. And then we have 25, 29, 33. I must have made a mistake. No? 33, 37, 41. By the way, there's 86,400 seconds in a day. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. There are 60 seconds in a minute. And there are 60 minutes in an hour. S and M, M and H. Seconds in a day. There's in 60 minutes, there's 3,600 seconds. And this, in the cycle of 432, 1,440 by 3 equals to a total of 4320. Also equals to that. If we looked at that in time, it would look like 213 minutes, or 71 the gateway times 3, which would be 321, which would be Cu. So we'd have to understand what Cu is somewhere in the elements. 86,400 times 3 equals 25,920. The Mayan cycle, exactly. To complete that cycle of 25,920, we're going to add the fourth day, 86,400. And did I get that right? Is it 86,400? So maybe I'm going to have to do 10% of that. So let me see the calculator here. And don't forget, we come in as, I'm not sure why 10%, 10% of 90%, which is the birth body, maybe 10% just because of, to bring that spirit in. J is the connection of A plus B plus C plus D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals to 10, and the 10th letter is J. 1 plus 0 is A. J is in the A family. It doesn't always work out that way, that you get a cat that pops up on your thing and you got to just throw them off one more time. They only do it 25 times a day. She's having a little problem. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to break it down to a shorter number, 10%. Is it because of this? Is it because of the 10 yards in football rule? Is it the 3 downs? Okay, or is it the 4th down? Is it the NFL? Okay, or is it the CFL? And all our sports are actually giving us all these truths. So anyways, when you're multiplied, if I add this on, I'm going to end up with 0. Did I get this right? 8,600, 8,600. I'm going to do it this way. 0, 6, 5, 1, 9. 9 and 5 is 14, and 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems to me ironic. 7 come 11, 99 with love. 6 and 3, 4 and 5. The 4 dot, the 1, 3, 7, 9, 4 dot, leaving out 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, void. Here is the 5 dot, leaving out the 2, 8, 4, 6 void. Here is the 6 dot, leaving out the 2, 5, 8 void. Here is the 6 dot, leaving out the 4, 5, 6 federation void. Did you know that they took the ATM, removed the letter Q, and removed the letter Z, the 17th letter, 1 and 7, 8, and the Z, the 26th letter, 2 and 6, 8, 88, the house of Pegasus, the cubed or the square constellation, and my cat's trying to do this again to me. So yeah, 99 is also Jupiter. The pi comes together, which is 4 by 4 and 3 by 3, the house of DC equaling to 16 and 9. H is automatically involved in this because 9 doesn't go anywhere without H. But in the deck of cards, it's not shown us that way. H is with 6, 7, and 8 is where H is, but H is not with 9. So where does the 1 spirit connect the 6? Well, the mirror to the 6 is 1, and it comes in when the 5 is in because the 5 is connected to everything, and it holds the 1 dot that ignites the torch of 6. 5 and 6 equals 2, 11. That's my interpretation, and the mathematics will create creation and 11 equaling to 41. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10J, and that's what hooks everything up. Jupiter hooks everything up. Terre is Earth in French. Jupiter. I don't know why I used 2 T's. The numeric value for Jupiter is 99. The numeric value for 13 is also area space, 4014, and 27, reverse alphabet, created by CF, where it came out in the word egg, the final numbers of 15 and 21 being the letter O, being the letter U in egg. And where is this? 1 and 5 equals to 6, 2 and 1 equals to 3. This is your 360-degree rotation, and it all has to do with Mars. Mars holds that 0. I don't care if you say O, if you say 0, if you say O, I don't care. And it holds the W because the W sound comes with the letter. The U, W sound, comes with the letter. Where does A come from? A seems to carry the E, but E does not carry the A. Unless you say it in French and you say the word eh, and inside of H is where the A is, and the A is already bestowed within E. Trying to see, okay, I'm trying to, how do I get back to where I was? I'm a little lost in my, just give me 1 second. Okay, here it is. I got 2 comments in, look. No roulette stuff, but you want roulette stuff. Oh my God. I'd really have to think about it if you're still here. I think you're gone. Let me see, 725. It's 755. No roulette. So I got it. You know what? There's lots to do still in roulette. I always like the black numbers in roulette for some reason over the red numbers. I think the red numbers are what gives life to the black numbers. The black numbers are area space, and the red numbers are what brings life into the area space. But then again, we have number 7, which is red. All the 7s will be red. So is that a moving gate? Are they moving parts? Okay. And number 32 is red. Alive 20 is not. You notice that 20 is black, and it is a gateway in gematria. So as I spoke earlier, you see the 20, this is my perception of it, and 17, which is a dark gateway, over what is the seventh gate originally, which is also coming from a black number, because 13 is black. What creates numeric value 7? 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. Okay, using two red numbers and creating a red number, which is black, but it's created by 4 and 3. The thing is, I'm just trying to think about that. So you actually have DC inside of what is 7 red, but in 17 you have to create it within its number. How do you create 17? 17 is created by number 2 and 5, both red and black, and it's also created from 1 and 8, and that's also a red and black. Prime. Let me, so we have 7. So what about 16? 16 is also red. Is there ways to create 16? Yeah. How would I create 16? I'm not really sure. I know 4 by 4 is 16, 2 by 8 is 16, and it can also be misinterpreted as 8, 8. Okay, so we'd have to think about that one. Anyways, just to get to number 13, but I'm a little hungry. It's 46:45. I'm going to be taking a maximum of 2 minutes and maybe less. 2-minute break. I had to look at my phone for a second. So let me put you on a brand. Can I put you on this? See where it says number 52 right over here? See where the M shows up over here? The cartilage to the artwork design. Here's 2 C's that are connected together. You see the C over here and one over here. I'd have to interpret. Here's pylons, so we have to understand what pylons are. You can also see depth, that there's more than one level. There's a 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels, almost like the dartboard. The Monopoly car, a guitar, right? But it's actually, it looks like a guitar. This is on the end of a guitar. Okay. You have to understand the bicycle. Did I show you the artwork with the bicycle? I'm not sure. If I have it, I will show it to you when I get back from getting a drink. We have the monkey on my head. Okay, over here. I have it a condensed picture. Then you might think it's, what's it called? So I put it like that. We were at a distance. 2009. I like that table I had on the side. Here's my little mouton. Here we have what is number 6, how number 6 connects to each other. This, okay, decode this. Try and figure what this is. I'm going to come back. Try and figure out what it is. I'll be back in a minute. Give me 2 minutes, all right? Just give me a little break here. Okay, I'm just a little hungry. I'm trying to figure out what to put in my mouth. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, okay, got it. Okay, just about done. That was good. Oh my God. So this is pi. These are the first I'm not sure how many numbers of pi. 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice it's all 243, 234. It doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, let me show you. When you multiply a number by 3, it will always come out to 3 times more than number. When you add it back to a single digit, you will only get 3 answers. The answer will either be 3, the answer will be 6, okay, or the answer will be 9. Okay, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 7 is 21. 2 and 1 is 3. Three by one is 3. Let me see if I can take this off for a minute. Oh, did I have it on there? Yeah, hold on a second. Let me take this brand thing off. You should have just a cancel for the brands. Okay, see it shows over here. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 by 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 7 is 21. 2 and 1 is 3. The total answer, okay, is 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 9. In the 2, 5, and 8, hold on a second. Let me get rid of this. Okay, in 2, 5, and 8, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 by 5, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 by 5 is 15. 3 by 8 is 24. So you have 1 and 5, 6, 2 and 4, 6. So you have 6, 6, 6, which equals to 18. So you have I, you have R. And then here you will have 9, 18, 27. When in all actuality, you're going to have 9 and 9 and 9 equals to 27. And there is no 27 here. The answer 27 you get is here. Okay, just one second. Just give me a second. They just told me right now that tomorrow. Yeah, I want to know. Can you come tomorrow? Can I pick you up? Hold on. I'm going to tell you in a second. You have to hold on. The guy just said. Hold on. I'm writing him. I don't want to call him because because he called me and I don't like to do things on the telephone. I like papers. Doesn't matter. I'm putting this against him. It says, bonjour, on change toutes vos fenêtres dans la journée. And I said, faut que je trouve un gardien. He goes, merci. Anyways, I'll come get you. What's a good time for you? Okay. I'm going to hang up with you. I'm going to call him. Okay, bye. Wow, I was going to tell you something and I lost the, where is this thing? Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on. I'm just writing them up that week there. Whoa. No. You know why? I need it all written. Were you in bed? When did you get home? What? Anyway, the only reason I'm asking him is because I had something to do in the morning at the shop. I don't have to do it. Like I would have went into the shop, did what I had to do, and then went to your house. Otherwise, I'm going to pick you up at, I just want him to say, anyways, if I pick you up at 7, we can go to the day tour for breakfast. And then I can take you here. So, if I pray to God, so somebody's watching me right now. Just give me a minute. So I'm going to pick you up at 5 to 7 tomorrow morning. Okay? Okay, bye. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. All of a sudden, they're coming to my apartment. They don't stop hassling me, not even 12 hours in advance to take out my windows. So we're going to move on for what I was. How was that big old conversation of my live life of what's going on? Holy moly, it doesn't stop. I was minding my own business today. I had someone the other day hang up on me. I asked them why, never got an answer. Okay, I don't have to go any deeper than that. Sometimes you already know. Hold on. Oh, okay. Now they're sending me. Oh, they're sending me a message. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna have to call them back. Okay, just give me a second over here. Hold on a second. Oh boy, I don't like getting this done. Okay. Okay, I have to get up 6:30 tomorrow morning. So let me finish this. I'm really sorry that I did this. All my comments disappeared. Okay, here they are. Here's where it is. What I just showed you. Okay. Hold on a sec. I just want to finish this stupid thing. Oh boy. Anyways, I don't even know where it is. Okay. Because yeah, I've got to write this guy back. They don't even give me any time. I got to move stuff around. I got things to move before they come in. These guys just want to come in tomorrow. Nothing moved. So I'm not very happy with this. I'm really not happy. So here we have the I, here we have the R, and this one is right over here. This one is your gateway. 999. 81 times 9. And sometimes I'll go 0 or 00 or 000. We don't always talk about the zeros, right? So 9 by 8 is 729. Did you know that what is the Earth diameter? I think the Earth diameter is 7920. You know, we can put a dot in right over there. So it seems to work out to the same thing. So it's 729 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1. So we're plus 17 and plus 1. 9 and 7 is 16, 17 and 1. We have 747. We have Jesus time energy. These are my base words. If you have any other words, we also got tack pans with the S. That means it would be 56 plus 19. No, it would be 55. Sorry. 55, freedom, spirit of 76. Be 55 plus 19. But if I put the 19 down here, hold on a second. Okay, so, and this is also leaving on a jet plane, and it also says JET, JET, 10, 5, 20. How about 10, 15, 20? 25, 35, and 45. All connected into the vibration of 432, Jesus, time, and energy. 28 and 11 equals to 39. 2 and 1 equals to 3. That is your creation. To the cycle of the beta heaven or time heaven, where we start at 4th and we end at 18th in all actuality. 4 all the way to 18 is 171. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's 171, which is that gateway. And we're going to take away what is ABC 1 through 3. That would be 177. Mercury in Mars, creating the E world, This is going to be these two, okay, is what is matter. I don't know, have all the terms for it. And in matter, I always like to refer to this as earth, as the cushion. Because when I look at matter, I also think of mattress. Also, the reverse for what is Christ, or the word that usually goes with Christ and the reverse of Christ, 77, is going to be 33, rotation in the sun, which is mass. Something to do with gold. Gold is numeric value 38, but in French it's 33. I just use these two together. You can look at salmon eggs, it'll create 6 and 9. I skipped over why the 9 disappears, why these letters are disappearing. I also skipped over the ATM, where number Q17 and Z26, okay, which equals to 43 DC, and referred to 88, which is both red and blue representation, okay, of what came once as purple has been broken down into cells. So should we have red and blue, or should we have it as a whole, as purple, 88, Pegasus, 7286 constellation, Beta, heaven, in the half-life of 76, the book ends. It's 6 and 6, 1 with the 7th gate connected to both, 66. We all know the design is basically this is 7, this is 5, this is 5. 6 connects into 7 and through 5, into man, and then it goes down and connects here. And this, what looks like 8, is what your 66 is connecting your 55 to your 7th gate. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals to 7 equals to 6. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals to 13, and 42 equaling to what is 55. And that's how you get in between numbers. There's a whole lot going on here. Let me take a look at Odyssey. How many? We got 4 people watching. Is it really 4 people? Because no one on Odyssey ever says a word. No one on Odyssey ever says a word. Who talks like that? Who talks like that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. George Carlin talks like that. George Carlin talks like that. So I'm out here an hour and 8 minutes. So we're working on 747. So it also has to do with the name Einstein, which is E-I-S-T-E-I-N, in which E-I-N equals to a total of 28. So Einstein begins with 28, it ends with 28, and inside is 39. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get another drink. So Einstein, E-I-N, equals to a total of 28 as the 14th, the 9th, and the 5th letter. The reverse is V-R-M. V-R-M, vroom. 494 is the reverse of 595. So they're talking inside the sun passing Jupiter. Jupiter is 99, and 13 is 99. 13 is 99. 27 and 28, time heaven again, B and H. Remember, I was going A and H comes together, and then B and I come together. But if it's the crisscross heaven, it could be like this. And what's the separation? 68 is the separation. 8 plus 1 equals to 9. 2 plus 6 equals to 8. These cubes is exactly what it is. 5 and 1 is 6. 6 and 2 is 8. So in Mars rides the Queen's house. And when in Mars riding the Queen's house, you have when in Mars riding the King's house, you have reverse 43. And what other number do you have? If you have 5 here, then on this side you're going to have a 6. If you have 1 here, on this side you're going to have a 5. And on this here, you're going to have a 6. They don't lie. They created them gambling games where they had to create odds and made the odds slightly in the favor of the house. You can win at the game, but the question is the dynamics and the size of the cubes inside this house don't let you win. It might have to be a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, but it was made to fit right inside the slots where the odds are the odds that pay off. And they have to go against you. So is it 100% fair? You don't know because you don't know the house you live. You only know what you see and what you believe. So we also had the diagonal house. So when we get to here, which is Q, and then we get to here, which is U. Q and U, the two letters that go together, that something's happening in this house. So in the house next to it, right? The house next to it. And remember, you have to go before and after. They taught me that in Jeopardy, right? There was a thing before and after. You have 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22. So inside the house, between Q and U, you have what is Ra, living inside both Q and U. The reverse of Q and U is what is J and F, the 10th letter and the 6th letter. A, B, C equaling to 6F and D equaling to J10. That's the mathematics that seems to fit in between. And the other last part of the angled, the diagonal. It's almost like a signal, you know what I'm saying? 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. So you have 18 and 19. Number 37, combined 37, right? 18, should it have been here? But hold on a second. There's something different about this. You have to look at this. Is that 15 and 19 are where 19 and 21 come together. 19 and 21 come together, and they do come together as the 66 in gematria. Both the 19th letter S and the 21st letter U come together in gematria as 66, where 18 is encompassed between what is QU, QUS, like a tail. Is that what it's saying? I'm just trying to think. I just put the E in there. I don't know why, because it's the S letter. So if I go down one more time, my question is, are we going to repeat or not? That's my question. So if we repeat, do I go 3 here or just go 2 and 1 and overlap what is the 3? Well, in this situation, I'm going to go 3, 6, 9 again. 3, 6, 9, 12. So inside of this is going to be the letter L and the letter R. I want to know if it's real. L. The L letter is what is 3 and 9 equals to 12. 4 and 8 equals to 12. 5 and 7 equaling to 12. So right away, I know it's connected to male, female. I know it's connected to the moon, and I know it's part of the KP creation. The 11th letter and the 16th letter, I know it's the half-life. The reverse alphabet are these two letters. But there is another ignited letter in between these two. And I think it is the M and N, I think is what is the bridge to all of this, the 13th and 14th letter. It is the separation of gematria. They both get number 1. I'm not really sure. So this over here refers to why I did this. In the first 2 parts, this is your AC/DC, and it brings it into the E-world gate, the male and the female. This is the moon. It is also DC because when you write it this way as a percentage sign, right, it's 3/4 of something. When you create the percentage sign, it looks like this. Looks like an 8 that's divided, but now it looks like a 9 and a 6. So I can just go ahead and finish the art form that was left to us, but all we seem to stop is at the number, and now we put a rib on it. Okay, and if I do that rib, I'm not really sure if I should do the rib and then connect the two houses together right there. And then I can create an outside track. So that's my 6 and 9, which is created by 33, and I like to call that the mass. And the reverse of that is 77, which becomes matter. And the in between of this is 66, because 1 and 3 is 4, 1 and 3 is 4, so it becomes 44. So the actuality to the seventh gate reverse is 44. Where do I get this from? I'm going to explain it to you again. Okay, the numeric value for mass is 33. The mathematics to get the 6 and 9 is 3 times 3, 3 plus 3. The artwork and design was the percentage sign, in which there's usually a line through it. So I squared it, and I put the line back through it. And then I completed, looked at it, and I said 6 and 9. Look at this, it's 6 and 9. Here's the 6. And here's the 9. So then we can complete it with a number 7. You like that 7 that came over here? You see this piece over here? This is part of the bicycle. These two pieces part of the bicycle. I'm really not sure which way to put that bicycle, but I didn't want to do that bicycle now. Here's one of them. How did I create that bicycle? Over here. You see the wheel over here? See the handlebar Y, the seat? This is the casing of the bicycle. So if this was the casing, it needs 2 wheels. See the way the wheels are even? Except because of this design, I was obligated. I couldn't go straight down, right? I could have went straight down. What happens if I would have went straight down? What happens if I would have went straight down? What would my building look like? It would look like this, and then it would look like that. That's the way my building would look. What made me put it this way? Because it can go both ways. So now it's like a moving building or shifting. 2 different style, the Taurus style, the 3, the C style, and the D style. 4 corners and 3 corners. The bull. So let me go back to where I was with this. They also have this in roulette, but anyways, you get the drift of the formation. Let me see, what is it? Drag it down here, and then we have to complete that formation. And do we draw a line in it? I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. Should we be able to do anything else with it? Should I do anything else, or should I just drag it up this way and put one on top? And can I drag it that way and put one on the bottom and add another rib? Can we do that? Right? This is what was once 3 times 3 is the percentage sign. Now we got 8. Now what is 8 doing? We have 8 that's connected, 2 different cubes. And now you can see maybe we have, what is the W? A set of cubes here and a set of cubes here. Do you see the indentation? Or is there a backstop in both of them? Which way is the illusion? Or do we have a spaceship? And then we can maybe create a bigger picture of this. I'm just trying to look. Can we create a bigger picture of this? See, it looks like it folds. Can we make a greater picture? How can we create a bigger picture? I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to think. Anyways, long enough. Um, Angels, Saturn, Pluto, the Sun, to buy, sell. The ring will create night and day in the mathematics. This will create time and energy, 35 and 12, and the egg. And this is where the moon of DC comes in. And here we'll create area space, 32 and 12 equaling to 44, equaling to 47. And this one over here will equal to 27. What is the beta gates? And what is AL? What is creation in I? C plus I equals to L. And so do the other ones, D and H. And designated hitter. I can't sit anymore. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll try and get back with you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'm going to leave you my email. Uh, that's my email. If you want to help save this apartment, it'd be pretty nice if one of our groups, well, someone in our group can just buy this building and get rid of my headache. 12 hours to, I mean, I got to scatter, I got to move all my stuff around, I got to move all my stuff around for them to take this apart. I wasn't very happy, I could have refused, but I'm not that kind of guy. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to move everything away, I don't have to be there, right? So I'll put my camera on and see everything they're doing. Have a good night. Cheers.